Today on the Doctor Who Guide, I'm going to rank all of the Doctor Who Christmas specials, including Twice Upon a Time. So stick around, because all that and more is coming up. The best box set that you can buy for Doctor Who. Hey guys, welcome to the Doctor Who Guide, helping you grow your knowledge, your collection, and connection with other Doctor Who fans. And because today is the 12th day of Christmas, I can still wear this. Who doesn't love a good Doctor Who Christmas sweater? Now I gotta say, this last Doctor Who Christmas special was amazing. It will be linked in the description down below for the Amazon Instant Video, which you can get now, or for the UK DVD, which you can get on the 22nd, and the Blu-ray, as well as the US Blu-ray and DVD, which you can get on February 13th. I'm very excited to let you guys know that the Amazon links in the description are Amazon affiliate links now. I've gotten approved for their program, which is amazing. It means that at no extra cost to you guys, if you click my link before you check out of Amazon, it means that anything you order, I get a 2 to 4 to 10% commission at no extra cost to you. You can use the links at any time to order anything, and as long as you check out within 24 hours of your last click of my link, then I get a commission, which is super epic. And all of the Christmas specials that we're talking about today will be linked in the description down below. Let's get into the ranking. Okay, so first off, disclaimer. This is a highly subjective list, okay? That is what is amazing. I want you to comment down below your rankings and your favorite Christmas specials. Talk about what you like in episodes and what makes you enjoy them. It makes me look at them in a whole new light. So in 13th place for me is The Runaway Bride. Now this episode is pretty hilarious. It's the first appearance of a companion, and I just think that companion is such a brilliant actress. Just absolutely steals the show. I love the episode. There's a brilliant scene. The TARDIS is over a motorway. It's amazing, but there are like two kids in the back of a car. They're like freaking out because they see this TARDIS and they're so excited. And I'm like, that was totally me at that age. I would totally have been that kid staring out the back of their car on the highway going somewhere for Christmas. That just would have been me. So I love that moment in particular. But this is at 13th place. In 12th place is The Christmas Invasion. First episode for David Tennant. It's a great episode. I've so often loved the Sycorax. Seeing David Tennant just slip into the role of the Doctor is amazing. It's his first episode. You gotta check it out. At 11th place is The Husbands of River Song. Now, I don't know why this wasn't at 13th place. This episode is really fun if you're a fan of River Song. It's a great episode with Peter Capaldi. It's a funny break from what had been going on in between the different seasons. Now we're to the top 10, starting off with Last Christmas. It's a great episode. It's really fun. You gotta commend it for its brilliant dream sequences. You never know, when you're finally out of the dream, and it's just it's a cool episode, and it's got some fun comedic moments in it, as well as being like really creepy and definitely dealing with like what happens at the end of life and how you live your life. And I think it has some really cool concepts. In 9th place we have The Snowmen. It's really a fun episode. It's got the Paternoster gang, and it's a fun romp, and I remember like really enjoying the episode. And yeah, nothing too big stands out about this. It's just a cool Christmas special that I personally enjoyed. There is some great comedy in it, and it also has the Doctor dealing with some sadness from previous episodes, so I think it's a great bridge in between the seasons as well. And number 8 we have The Next Doctor. This is such a hilarious episode. The premise of this plot is golden. I absolutely love it. I wish they'd do it again with some other brilliant actor. I think the guy who played Jackson Lake, David something, comment down below. He did a great job in this episode, and even though the plot of this episode kind of gets sort of ridiculous at the end, I do really enjoy the episode, and the opening credits scene is epic, and it's great to see the David Tennant era Cybermen. It's a great episode. And number 7 we have The Return of Dr. Mysterio, and seeing Doctor Who meet up with superheroes, it's like two of the best things ever. So I absolutely love this episode. Peter Capaldi does a great job in it. We get to see some comedic moments with Nardole and the plushy guy, whoever that was, but that was just some funny moments and just a great Christmas special. And number 6 we have A Christmas Carol. Now this episode is named after one of my all-time favorite stories, but this story is great. It picks up on that theme of redemption after a long life, and it's great to see the Doctor travel back in time. The cast in this episode is amazing, just really fun. It's sort of what a Christmas special is meant to be. It's a standalone episode. You can watch it with anybody, show it to anybody, and I think it has some really great moments in it it. Michael Gambon does great. It reminds you sort of at Christmas, there's a reason we spend time together around the holidays, and it's to sort of check in with people that we don't necessarily see a lot of the time, and just cherishing every moment you have with those people. So I think that's a great theme as well. Now we're on to the top 5. And 5th place, we have The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe. It's not only a reference to the Chronicles of Narnia, but what stands out to me a lot, I don't think the villains are necessarily great, but what stands out to me a lot in this episode is the final scene, and it's just heart-wrenching, and it makes me cry. Whenever an episode like makes me cry that much, it's like it's automatically in like my favorite section of Doctor Who. In 4th place, we have The Time of the Doctor. This is Matt Smith's last episode, and it's sort of unfair to have regeneration episodes also in this Christmas specials list, because if you like that Doctor any, you know that they're gonna go all out for the regeneration episodes, especially if it's a Christmas special and it's gonna, you know, really pull at the heartstrings and make you cry. But I thought Matt Smith's final story just had to be in my top 5. It's one of those stories that you watch and you're like, why am I making myself sad on Christmas? But, you know, it's just seeing Matt Smith's exit, it's just amazing. He does a great job. In 3rd place, we have The End of Time. This is an amazing story. I remember so vividly watching this and really being emotionally just a mess after the episode. David Tennant was really my first Doctor. I watched like maybe 3 or Christopher Eccleston episodes, but for me, David Tennant really was my first Doctor. So seeing him go in this episode is just so sad. And he just, he does an amazing job in his final scenes as the Doctor, and it really is a good homage to the Russell T Davies era. And I love seeing John Simm as the Master. Absolutely, there were parts of this episode that are just plain ridiculous that you're never going to live down, but I absolutely love David Tennant's performance, as well as Bernard Cribbins as Wilfred Mott. The two of them together, you just can't beat. Number 2 is Twice Upon a Time. Yes, finally, this is an episode that we have all been talking about recently. I loved Twice Upon a Time. You know, I've seen other people's opinions on this, and absolutely understand any sort of hesitations or problems you might have with the episode, but for Twice Upon a Time, my biggest hesitation was obviously the focus that was shifted away from Peter Capaldi in his last episode. Would that actor pull it off? Would I be able to see that actor as the character and just be able to really focus on the episode? There was an early line explaining sort of why that character looked different that I thought really helped me just set aside my disbelief and just focus on the episode, and I ended up really enjoying it. And Peter Capaldi, I thought the episode still focused really well on him. It's his last episode, and they really did him justice. The fact that he could have the ending that he did is really unique in Doctor Who, and to see both of them, what they struggled with in this episode, and the story arc didn't necessarily follow that of other episodes, but the way it ended and that message, I think was really great. I loved the ending of the episode. Just absolutely left you like this huge wash of emotion, and you know, you're sad, but it's just so sweet and so kind. Fully admit, I may be just still working off of that new episode excitement, but I really did enjoy this episode, and what it introduced is obviously amazing. So that is 2nd place. And what is that 1st place? Voyage of the Damned. Okay, so this episode is one of my very favorite Doctor Who episodes. I think this episode has it all. It's got a brilliant cast of characters. David Tennant is in top-notch form. The story is so intriguing from the very beginning. It's a proper base under siege story in this episode. Death is a very real thing, so it's very terrifying in that sense, because I really think it had the best pull emotionally in the episode. It has just this amazing set. It's got everything you'd want in a Christmas special. Standalone episode. Regenerations are amazing, but they make it very hard to just sort of watch a Christmas special or to share it with friends. You really need to understand the plot lines up until that point, generally with the regeneration episodes. So having this just be a standalone episode and still be amazing and set up in the hour that they had, I thought they did an amazing job. Comment down below with your list of Christmas specials. Feel free to check out the links in the description down below, and I will see you in the next video.